Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is good. Will you watch we will watch our watch party guys. We will watch tournament only. We will watch tournament only, okay?
Wins the fight!
And just a little smirk from Ye there, the shake of the head. I mean, another valiant attempt here from Rossi for T1, and I love the way that Ye plays the beginning of this round. Completely anti-flash, has his back turned the whole way they're walking through, so that way, you know, if Izu tries another pop flash around that corner, it's not going to affect him as much, or if there's a flash needed from Egoist to try to bail them out, it's not going to affect him as much. So nice little set play here from Bleed off the rip, and it was bloody in the beginning, but Bleed definitely able to come through, and now they're going to maybe turn up the tempo or just play for orb.
Well, it's both pistols so far going into the hands of Bleed. Excurate backing away from that forward position. Relay bolt more than enough to try to scare him off as Saya player all the way up here. Just on top of Hatch. Or drop, whatever you want to call it.
A couple sheriffs invested for T1. No Ghost this time. It's a Stinger in hand for Ye on the follow-up, so maybe not going to be going for that early off. Got a spot, couldn't find the shot.
Had the Stinger in hand, so even if he had some damage, it wasn't going to be anything too significant there. As he really wants to try to flush him out of this position, and he will be able to do. Saya player in the meantime, that deep lurk, Red taken out, Scary with the Guardian able to find one, as Ye with a Ghost comes up with 3. And that now leaves Izu all on his lonesome, but not for very long. A quick snappy shot from Scary to finish the job, and once again, it's going to be Bleed, closing out a pistol, closing out that anti-eco, but this time, flawlessly.
Yeah, good news if you're a Bleed fan. Looking really good on these pistols so far. Follow-ups, very strong as well. And yeah, he comes out with the Stinger, but still had the Ghost in the back pocket there for Ye, putting it to good work. He's able to carry that over from the previous round. So clean, man. Just great stuff from him. So prepared for that bridge push. Crosshair was right where it needed to be. And that is fully what you expect out of a player of his caliber. A lot of space being pushed for. Orb grabbed. Izu setting up for potential pop flash. Can't really budge.
Oh!
What in the world?
It seemed like Ye was going to be the hell out of there, but no. Just a pixel away from avoiding that headshot. Izu able to take him down, blind through the wall. That's a fantastic setup here for them.
And that's a nice play from Izu, because he knows that if they're in there, they're going to be backing up. Ooh, Crazy Guys took a ton of damage.
Yeah, counter spray right through the corner, but that's going to be, well, he taken down, not ready for Darian to be that far forward. Izu now tucked away. He sees the orb. He knows that Harper's going to be behind him, but wants to try to catch the push out here. Playing it patiently. Oh my goodness. Finds one, swings out, can't quite get the jump. Darian avoiding that dart. Actually, might have been Crazy Guys. It was Crazy Guys, actually. And Darian now going to be taken down from that backside position. It's all on Crazy. Just an Ares in hand. He'll be able to find one. Saya dead, but the defuse is being held, so his consolation prize is just going to be a rifle. Picks that one up. Keep his life intact. Avoiding being hunted. His T1 will be able to close out the bonus.
I just love these little tech plays that you're seeing from Izu with his flashes, and this time around it's Excurate setting him up with the Cascade, and then he bounces one over the top, and his whole play here is just, look, this either hits someone or it doesn't matter. If it hits them, they're going to be backing up, and I'm going to hold the angle for the retreat and just spam it down and hope I get a kill, and he does. It's a really cute little play. Pretty sure Darian got heard back there by Izu. Was able to call that out for Excurate for the bailout. But nice patience there from Izu, really having a nice map for himself right now after a rough start. And it's going to be on their heels a bit is T1. Carpe current IGL for T1, trying to lead the way with Seekers, most of them getting cleared out.
Double spray across, but Ye still able to avoid all those shots. Actually swinging on the corner, does get a couple bullets there on towards Carpe, who's trying to swing aggressively and try to catch that spike planter. Unable to find it, however. Wall now going up. Excurate just trying to really isolate this spike. Ye narrowly avoiding those shots. Shock dart goes in, does weaken him. He's able to find one, but Darian takes down Carpe. So far, the 1-for-1. Another wall coming through. Excurate pushing them back. Cove comes down. Side player looking to protect in case the aggressive push comes in. Cove now going to be broken. The spray down comes in. Rossi going to be taken out. Izu sending out the pop flash. Pushes in, but Eco is managing to take him down. The lineup is there. Extra and Side player both finding the kills. You know, it all comes down to Scary. The bite comes in. Side player dead. Execute and Scary in the 1v1. It was held to half. He's waiting for the push forward, but Scary draws down the weapon, gets the clutch once more.
It's everything you could want from Scary. This guy is so smart, so disciplined. If you didn't know his name before, you will by the end of this year, I guarantee it. The guy is just an absolute monster. So well positioned there. Nobody, and he knows it, to really mess with him on the snakebite lineup. And he can launch one and then start making his way in to make sure that, especially with the clock ticking down, that there's no real hope. What a bounce in. And then just finish the job. And there is few players in Pacific who are going to be as clutch as Scary. The guy eats, sleeps, and breathes clutches.
I mean, yeah. The conversation around best controller player in Pacific just becomes so much more complicated.
It does.
This year. As Scary, speak of the devil. Well, not that devil, the other devil.
You really, yeah.
Fine Saya.
He really made you look good there, man.
It's just he has such a great sense of understanding what his opponents want to do,
Yeah.
and understanding their tendencies.
Yep.
Saya loves to go for these excursions down hall to try to get some backstab opportunity. And he just continues to read it like a book. I think it's the second time he's killed him in this position.
And he understands timing so well. He really has a good feel for the flow of the game, especially post-plant, but here, right here. Oh, X-Curate actually wins that.
Okay. Comes away with one. He was thinking about sending the flash, and he's expecting him to still be on top. His Carpe comes up with two, and suddenly there's a man advantage for T1. Rossi still with a classic in hand. They can recover one of these weapons, which they will need to do quickly as the time is dwindling. Ye with a bit of a fadeaway and Execute on no HP will get dropped with relative ease. Izu now with just that Sheriff in hand. See if he can deal some additional damage here, but the round wildly has gotten away from them. What is that shot?
Whoa!
I don't care that they lost the round.
Whoa!
That was so crisp, so nasty from Izu. Good God.
That is filthy.
I mean, what a topper to to lose a round on. That was just gorgeous from him, but the round still goes the way it bleed. Stretching away from T1 even more.
Play from Carpe here, doing some pretty big damage with a couple big kills. Great job by Ye there, though, to identify with the gun down on the ground, making sure that T1 has no hope of recovering it, not allowing them to really do any more damage. Goodness, though, Izu. He is, after 0-6 to start,
oh yeah,
he has come the heck online.
I mean, he was down to the dumps, and now he is living the high life. But can he go big enough once again to try to get them back into this one? The run back in the first half was very solid from the side of T1, but they're in very dangerous territory as Bleed find themselves in double digits. It's only been that bonus round so far in this second half that we've seen for T1.
Let's see how this is going to look afterwards. I mean, it seems like there's some good trades here and there, but some of these early positions getting red again. The first kills, it seems like when Bleed gets that first kill, things really seem to swing in their favor. Both teams with a bunch of big ults. Scary with the pit. Ye's got the lightning fingers. Darion with the reckoning. Izu with the dimensional drift. Excurate with his own reckoning. Again, let's see if we see that combo again with the dimensional drift and the Hunter's Fury with Izu and Carpe. Kind of got my eyes on him, and they're looking for contact out of B.
Works a hell of a lot different on that defender side, though. As Reckoning first going to be invested here from Bleed's side. Darion just looking to clear the site, and clear it he has. Now that the rotations come through, T1 could try to utilize that Yorosova combo here in this retake. As there you go, Mask goes on. Pit, however, now going to be coming down. As Saya player, this time he's the one catching the rotation. Crazy guy going to be taken out. Hunter's Fury crashing across, Ye up on the box, and Saya not being communicated to, ends up getting taken down. Able to come away with that one. Carpe down Darion with that Hunter's Fury, and then Carpe gets the headshot to finish him off. Execute trying to hold down that spike to half, ends up falling. Scary again, finding a kill with the snake bite. Flash in, spray across, Izu strays right into it. He falls down as Carpe is trying to get them over the line. Not being And with the 4K, has he managed to make it happen? The time is going to be so very close here, but should just about, yeah, they have it with a couple seconds to spare, in fact. Or 1.7. I can do math. We round up the
You
two.
were close
That's
enough.
a couple.
Yeah. I'll give you
Either
it.
way, T1, they finally managed to get themselves back into this one just a bit, but it took such heroics from Carpe.
It did, and oh, he gets 2 on that tag. Absolute insane stuff. I mean, again, I talked about it earlier. We've seen a couple different ways that Dimensional Drift is utilized by T1, and this time around is to clear the pit. And it was something I mentioned very, very briefly earlier on, that it's a really good ult to do that, because there's no real recourse that you have as the opponent to giving away the information, the positioning of that Viper to either force them out or find a kill. And in this case, they're able to at least gain the space. They don't deal with Scary. He's going to pop the lightning fingers.
I've got your trail.
Drive out, Ye on the hunt, swings the corner, headshot through, and Ye comes up with 2. Execurate and Rossi absolutely broken down in a matter of seconds, as Crazy Guy as well just layering in that Hunter's Fury. And I mean, at this point, it's T1. Side player, no money. Yes, he does have the Blade Storm, but you have to call that you just back off. You have to allow for Bleed to just move up to 11, because there's just no hope in hell.
And all it takes, you know, Ye is that caliber of player where he can just take over a round, get a big multi-kill, and it's done. And as an opponent, you have no other choice but to sit back and, you know, let things play out. And the good news here for T1 is they're going to be able to pass the rifle over. I think they're going to be able to buy plus, yeah, for sure, plus the Blade Storm for Saya. So they'll have essentially a full round. Just Saya won't be able to probably carry over a assault rifle into it. But, I mean, it's just crazy. And again, headshots do matter, right, with the overdrive. That is something that they changed a while ago. And Ye just hits one right out the gate onto Excurate. Makes quick work of him. Finds the follow-up. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, the round was over within seconds, and as you mentioned, Saya player not going to be having a rifle coming into this round. Does have the blades. That and then Reckoning, both available to them. See if both of those ults are going to come into play, but for now, it looks like Saya off the rip, just going to go pushing forward.
Well, this round has to work.
Just way into mid, Flash coming out, but this leaves Rossi all on his lonesome to try to hold down B, and as the flood comes in, he has to pull back, so Bleed will be able to take the site. See what kind of post-plant situation they can set up for themselves, as you spot Scary lurking very far back near Wreck-A Chop.
Well, at the very least for Bleed, this is a great call from Crazy Guy to recognize the weakness in T1's formation. Find them leaning towards A. They're able to exploit it. Yeah, Ye's going to take a little bit of damage.
Fight to force them back. Reckoning coming through. Ye avoiding that pop flash, managing to find the kill. Swing out of the corner. Can't find anything more, though. As Carpe will get one, but Darian strikes back with 2 of his own. Saya and Rossi, the last 2 standing. Rossi managing to out-duel, take down. Oh, Egoist and Darian just continues to swing out with 33 HP. Somehow keeps them alive in this. Tap onto the spike. The shot's coming through. The snake bite thrown down. Scary, able to find one. He knows that time is on his side. He knows that he has not held this to happen. Saya player gets the headshot, but I just don't think he's got it. Ticking away. Oh, photo finish!
Oh, no!
0.05. Saya player saves the round.
Oh, Scary.
Absolutely unbelievable from Saya.
I mean, he's been so good in these situations so many times, and Scary just peaks literally 0.05 seconds too soon. And Saya punishes him instantly with the Blade Storm. I mean, what tremendous poise from Saya player.
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I turned up my game sound because I thought that one was done. Surely there's no way. As Rossi now just sending the pit here to try to make B unassailable, and it seems like it might have worked. His quick check over towards elbow. And a fairly swift drift away here from Bleed as they start working their way maybe towards other sides of the map, but maybe it's just a fake back here.
Yeah, and Crazy Guy with an Odin. A lot of spammable walls on the B side, hoping to maybe exploit that a little bit in this situation. Instead, it's going to be T1 thwarting the attempt. And you do have a lot of presence here in mid for T1. Try to cut off these rotations, especially with this high tide here.
There.
Or excuse me, to Cascade. You got to start wondering.
Right here.
This double push-up actually through Hall,
Take flight.
which the drone will be able to check for. Oh, no. He turns it back down, and they don't shoot at it. They're just waiting patiently here. Can they get the jump on him? The slow creep down, but see the fade away there. This crazy guy starts working his way. Jumps in the direction. Side player now trying to hold down tunnel. Finds Ye. Pushes up. Gets himself aligned here alongside the box. Everything just pushing past him. His vision completely obscured. There's a strike from behind. Izu and Excurate make their presence known. As Egoist and Crazy Guy caught off guard. Now falls to Scary and Darian to try to get Bleed up to map point. They find themselves in a 2v5. Scary, he's broken through positions like this before. Scoped in, the ADS, he sets up for some damage, but he can't confirm the kill, so Rossi still lives. TP going across, Izu on one side of the pillar. Scary again, noted, forced back, but Darian comes up with two. Side player and Carpe both falling. Excurate managing to find the kill. The push forward, Scary not ready for Izu to be on the left-hand side. As T1, this time not quite as close, will be able to get the defuse. And they keep themselves alive as they also reach double digits.
Really like the setup here from T1 and from Rossi on the B site. Again, talked about how it was nice. A couple rounds ago, Crazy Guy kind of had a good read on where he could find some weaknesses in the formation that T1 was going to be setting up. Again, they've been hitting A so many times, you know, expecting that lean in that direction. This time around, expecting the B hit potentially again, and Rossi able to thwart it. And he's also got his Poison Cloud set up on the box to keep Saya safe, to cover that angle as well. So it's really well thought out, kind of multiple layers here for T1 to make the B site unassailable, to throw the round into chaos for Bleed, throw their plan A out the door, have to dig deep.
There's the Reckoning, there's the fast lane, the push-up getting ready to come through, and Saya plays forward, catches Ye with that vulnerability. Does get revealed, backs off, just trying to avoid these Reckoning pulses for now. That is one hell of a way to shut down the push. They know that they're on a weaker buy. And now that they're down their entry, this makes things significantly more difficult here for Bleed.
You can see now they're pumping the brakes, just looking to see if maybe T1 will get aggressive again. It's got to be in the back of their minds what happened in the previous round, where they started pushing space and it cost Bleed dearly. And they're really trying to wait for this opportunity, see if they can spot someone over peaking.
Drone going forward, Rossi in the drop down. He's got that vulnerability in the snake bite, takes out Darian, and now the spike is stranded here within the site. Crazy Guy with that Ares needs to put it to serious work if they want to even do damage here in this round, let alone win it. Spray's coming through, not going to be finding too much of anything.
30 seconds
Tries to go for
left.
the orb, will be able to take that one for himself, but here comes Excurate once again with the backstab. And yep, the swing out. Okay, it's a little bit whippy. Didn't go for the calm play. Didn't check both sides before firing. It still gets one. Will be the casualty there for T1. But they keep pushing forward.
Excurate so vocal there. Really has been all day here today. Trying to keep T1 in this, and he's been able to bounce it. It seems like with that fire, that passion, and his timing and his presence, able to turn some big rounds around for T1. This time around, I mean, Bleed was more or less dead to rights, but
yeah,
still, it's going to be in Bleed's mind that you have to be watching the backside of this map. This is something that now T1 has been creating, and T1 did a great job there anticipating the push from Ye, playing anti-flash again, so there was really nothing Ye could do. So he has to run into that site backwards.
Ooh. They end up going over here towards B. That is Rossi all on his lonesome. The TP is set up for Mizu to quickly jump across the map. For now, the drone moving forward will be noted there by Saya player. As nothing is spotted, and Carpe wants to try to reinforce this side of the map just a little bit more. Works his way up here in towards Nest. But a peek out could still be very deadly for him. Seems like Bleed, though, assessing that they want to work their way back over here towards A, where it's still going to be 4 players from T1 waiting to greet them.
You can see they're pinging it because they don't have a lot of information. And
I know Saya players in there.
yeah, you got to expect that. They've tried it before. Scary's been good to cut it off. And he's going to continue to be on that roll, potentially of watching that haul. Execute comes through.
The Trailblazer and that shot. The recon coming out. Izu going to be taken down yet again, trying to bounce his way forward, ends up falling. Excurate coming up with a kill. Cove thrown down. Has to go for the reload. Starts pushing forward. It's Carpe. Lines up the shock dart, takes out Egoist. The man advantage now going to be there for the side of T1. Answering dart comes through. A smattering of damage going to be found as Saya player continues to creep up. waiting for his moment to try to backstab, but they know that they've interrupted this spike plant. Now they all start working their way out onto the site. Darien able to find one, Carpe finding the other. The time dwindling. A Saya player ready to strike, and strike he does. Stops him from planting, gets the kill, and suddenly T1 are in the lead.
Tremendous patience here from Saya. Great communication for T1. Waiting until the absolute last possible minute. The whole time during the post plant, my eyes were firmly placed on some of this great utility from Carpe, but also I was watching Scary to see where he was looking, to keep track of the angles that he's watching, because I'm so keen to see if he is going to be able to catch Saya slipping just a little bit too soon, but Saya never gives him the opportunity. It has to be a full-on reinforce onto the site. T1 calling that out gives the perfect opportunity for Saya to come in and finish the job.
Okay, well this time it was a total shift from the side of T1. The read set up for that B site. Excurate Rossi again, the two players hovering around A with Carpe quick on the rotation over here. Lead. They start taking the site. Hunter's Fury going out, looking for the tags. Crazy guy trying to hound him down, but only gets the one there onto Excurate. He survives, and that means that he is still going to have that ultimate in his back pocket. So Reckoning can be invested here for the retake.
Darien spotted out by the pyramids. Scary still trying to lock this haul down, making things difficult for T1.
The Reckoning invested. Scary pulling back, it would seem, as Darien able to find Rossi. Shot coming through, avoids that damage. Chunk down to 45, so the shock dart will take him down to 5.
Oh, Izu on the backstab.
Saya player crept up into the corner. You can see Darien a bit wary of this. Can he get the shot? Can he outsnipe? Izu swinging the corner, can't quite pick his target. Puts some damage down, but doesn't get the kill. Saya will be able to find Darien for the time, and again, ticking, dwindling away. And it seems like Bleed are not done yet. They will not allow for T1 to take this map away from them. The spike will erupt, and we will go into overtime.
What an incredible map. What a way to kick off VTT Pacific. Right into an overtime. And finally, Bleed is able to get a round in after it seemed like T1 and maybe finally found their footing. Take some big ultimates. Take some good positioning here. And Izu there just kind of gets, you know, in that spot where you see so many targets and you think, oh, I've got the multi-kill of the century lined up in front of me.
You're a puppy in a pet store. Yeah. There's just toys everywhere.
It's like me when I see a giant tub of Legos. I'm just like, oh, yes. Let's go. We're going to the moon today. But it's a tough spot there. I mean, I like what T1 does, but again, Bleed eventually there in that last round has enough presence of mind to...
Guess what time it is?
No, I don't want to. You can't make me.
I think at this point, let's just break the overtime record.
Yeah, sure.
At this point, just
why not? I'm here for it. I mean, I fully embrace the madness. I'm all about it.
Let's go as far as we possibly can.
Yeah. I'm not on the cast tomorrow, so have fun.
I am.
I know.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up living at the venue tonight. I'm just gonna find a nice place to curl up. Got my nice puffy jacket. That'll be good enough to keep me comfortable.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Just get tuckered out, catch some Z's, wake up 3 hours later, and do the next broadcast. But hopefully, once again, we'll be able to get this sorted and get things underway once again as we get ready to go into that overtime. This is just, I mean,
look,
of course.
Yeah. It's all just part of the fun.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes these things happen, and
we can only hope that the currently tied up going into OT game
We'll play ourselves, guys. I should watch and
Match found.
Hello guys. Doing good. जेवण येऊन तर मतलब उसको दाखल आई
Wherever they run, I will find them.
hello guys. Hello. Anyone new to the channel? Do like, share, and subscribe. अल्लाह ना क्या लाइव करना बहुत सीखे यूट्यूब में ब्लॉग भी सारे बार में ये हाल ये डांस सीखे किसी ने डांस कर सकता है
What's the mission? Kill contract? Sorry, I forgot to read the brief.
Reloading. Reloading.
I'm out of here. Gotta go.
Scanning ahead.
Reloading.
There. For you.
Reloading.
Quiet now.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted mid. I don't die so
Let them try to get me.
Revealing area.
Enemy spotted me. Enemy spotted me. Enemy spotted mid.
Spike down mid.
I stopped the race. Finished. My ult's ready.
Revealing area.
One enemy remaining.
No more to oppose us.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Gotta go!
Reloading.
You're mine right now.
I'm out of here.
Scanning ahead.
Many enemies mid. There.
My ult is ready.
For you. There.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose! Last player standing. Spike down A.
Stand aside. My ult is ready.
Last round before the switch.
Don't be cheap. Spend it all before it's gone.
Go, go, go!
There.
Revealing area.
Enemy spotted B.
Wall raised.
There. No distraction.
Can't use this yet.
Last player standing. Switching sides.
I know what must be done.
We can overcome them.
Revealing area.
Many enemies B. Enemy spotted B. Enemy
Spike
spotted
down B.
Who else? Spike spotted B.
Last player standing.
Look your enemy in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
Please note that only Project Landfall staff with level 5 security clearance are allowed into the Dirac wing. Anyone found violating this policy will be terminated.
No prisoners.
Scanning ahead.
Many enemies. Enemy spotted B.
Gone.
Dead.
Last player standing. Match point.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
Cyber Griffin, your presence is requested in executive conference room protocol.
Time's up. Let's go.
Scanning ahead.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
The hunt begins.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Take this! Go, go, go!
Attackers win.